Okay, so hello again. Uh, the first assignment that I'm going to do a video of me reading is the reason why I decided to do this whole thing, you didn't even start doing the whole video thing, is because this was crazy. I don't know, just when I read this to my group, um, it was it was very powerful for myself, and I realized at the end of that group that it was very powerful for everybody else in the room too. And a lot of people talked about it for a little while. So I felt like if it's that powerful to a room of, 12 plus girls and our counselors and staff, and then the other girls, that it could be, really powerful to other people too. So it's sad. This assignment was I had to write a letter to my son, my 6-year-old son, as though I died and overdosed. So here it is. Dom, my sweet, special baby boy. First of all, please always know that I love you more than anything in this world. Something amazing happened the day you were born and came into my life. I finally felt like I had purpose, and my new, biggest, most important job I would ever have had just begun. I immediately fell madly in love with you. You instantly became everything I lived for, breathed for, and worked for. That's why I don't understand why, despite how much I love you and how much I know that you need me to be there for you and take care of you, once again I completely lost control. But this time I went too far and couldn't be saved. The same thing that almost made me lose you, and that I time and time again put before you, your brother, daddy, and Nana, has taken me away from you permanently. Once again I broke my promise to you, that the days of me letting drugs be more important than you, Ethan, and everyone else were over. None of this is or ever was your fault in any way, so I don't want you to ever blame yourself or anyone else but me. All my choices in life, good and bad, were my choices that I made. No one else is to blame but me. I'm so sorry that you have to live the rest of your life without me. I know firsthand how hard it is to lose a parent way before you should, and I know it's not fair, and I understand how you may be very angry with me and wonder how I could have let it get to that point, the point of losing my life. I'm so glad that you were able to know and see me clean and sober, even though it was only for a short period of time. I can't imagine what it must feel like to know that your mommy was on drugs throughout your whole life, that I couldn't stop or get help even when I was pregnant with Ethan. And then your baby brother's birth came the opportunity for me to get help and get clean. And then you finally had the clean, healthy mommy you always needed and deserved. With getting clean, I was able to see the damage that I had done with you and our relationship. The biggest thing that I realized about you once I was clean is that even though I abandoned you and had stopped taking care of you and being the mommy I could have and should have been, you never gave up on me and defended me to everyone. Once I was clean, you immediately forgave me and welcomed my determination to repair our deeply damaged relationship. Once the drugs were out of me and the fog cleared, I could see how badly I hurt you and that you didn't trust me at all. You were so used to relying on other people to do things that I should have been doing. It was almost confusing to have me doing everything for you again. In the beginning, it was frustrating for both of us, but over time, you came to rely on me and trust me, and the relationship we built was truly amazing. I'm so angry that I didn't know how caring, compassionate, smart, loving, affectionate, and supportive you are. There came a time when I began to rely on you in a way as well. It helped me so much to see the improvement in our relationship. The better and closer we became showed me the progress I was making, and that finally I was doing something right. It's amazing to me that at your young age you always knew when I was needing reassurance. You would say you're the best mommy in the world, and no one could ever replace you, mommy. It pains me to no end to know that you're going to think it's your fault that I started using drugs again and that I died. I don't want you to ever think that you weren't enough to make me stay clean. You are way more than enough, baby. You deserve to have an awesome, clean, happy, and healthy mommy. You deserve the world and everything it has to offer. Mommy was very sick and couldn't see what my addiction was doing to you and everyone else that I love. When I let drugs into my life again, I also let it take control of my mind and body, so the drugs are the only thing I could think about. and the only thing that I cared about. It grabs a hold of me, and the grip just gets stronger and stronger and never lets go. And nothing else in the world matters except where, when, and how I will get my next pill. You have no idea how badly I wish that the desperation I feel to use was the same level of desperation that I felt to be a good mommy and give you the amazing great life that you deserve. And now I've robbed you of that. I can't imagine what my death is going to do to you, especially because you finally had a clean and healthy mommy, and you were able to see how good I can be and how wonderful our relationship can be. I want you to go forward and be the best possible you that you can be. Instead of my death impacting you in a negative way, I want you to prove to yourself and everyone else that although your mommy was a drug addict who let drugs take her life, you grew up to be a good, productive, and successful man. I want you to chase your dreams and follow your heart. Don't follow the same path that I traveled, baby, please. I want you to promise me and yourself that you will never succumb to the disease of addiction. I guarantee that at some point in your life you will be tempted to try some sort of drug, and I promise you it's just not worth it. You may feel good and have fun, but always know that that's how it starts with everyone. No one becomes an addict overnight, so trying something one time is too many. Always think about how you felt when I was on drugs. If and when you are tempted to experiment with drugs and alcohol, you need to understand that your mommy and daddy have an addictive personality as well as many other people in your family. And because of that, you are far more likely to become an addict yourself. So you must be very careful to not put yourself in any situation that could turn into a problem. I need you to always be there for Ethan and be a good role model to him. I want you to listen to daddy. I know there will be times that you don't agree with him or understand why he's strict with you, but trust me, there's always a good reason behind what he says or does, even if you can't see it at the time. He loves you so much and just wants the best from you in everything you do. I don't want you to feel bad for getting close to Amy and going to her for the things that you would have gone to me for. It's perfectly normal for you to develop a mother and son type of relationship with her, and I truly hope that you are able to find what you need from a mother in Amy. She loves you very much and is a really good person. I know that she will never try to replace me, but she will always be there for you and help you like I would have and should have. I can't believe all the special events and experiences I'm going to miss. Seeing how tall and handsome you're going to be. The first time you drive a car, your first date, your high school and college graduations, your wedding and the birth of your children. I'm so sorry I cheated you out of having a great mom that supports you in everything you do and helps guide you through life's obstacles. It's so unfair to you that I've been battling my addiction since right after you were born. Even though I took good care of you and did a lot of things right in raising you. Obviously, I would have been a million times better if I was sober. I also want you to know that it's not Daddy's fault that we split up. My addiction became so severe that I couldn't hide it, and I was out of control. And because I didn't want to hide anymore and wanted to do whatever I wanted, I decided that that was more important than being with Daddy. I didn't want to change or get help and try to get clean to save our marriage. It came to a point where he couldn't handle what I was doing and couldn't watch me slowly kill myself anymore. If I hadn't let it all get so out of hand, we probably would have never broke up. You've been through so much, baby. You're so strong and wise beyond your years. No child should have to deal with as much as you have. You amaze me every day. I know you're going to grow up and become an incredible man, and I can't believe I'm going to miss it all. I will always be in your heart, though. I want you to talk to me if you feel you need to. I may not be able to talk back, but I can be a very good listener. I need you to be strong and never give up like I did. You have amazing potential, and you can do anything that you want in life if you work for it. There's nothing in life that's worth having if it comes too easy, baby, so never stop fighting for what you want out of life. Please always remember the fun times we shared. Keep me in your heart always, my sweet baby boy. Always know that I'm so proud of you and that I have the utmost faith in you to become the incredible man that I know you will be. I'll never stop loving you, honey. I know in everything else I wavered, but the tremendous love I have for you hasn't. I love you so much, Dom. It's truly unmeasurable. Love always, your mommy.